Today we prepare a medieval sweet and sour fish recipe. We need 10 or 12 medium-sized sardines, 2 white onions, 1 cup of white wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of honey, peeled almonds, raisins, and then the spices: nutmeg, cloves, black pepper, and long pepper. First, we boil the peeled onions for 5 minutes. We don't want them fully cooked. We'll complete the cooking making a soffritto. The author of this recipe often uses this technique. The aim is to give to the dish a sweeter taste. While the onions cool for a while, we put some olive oil in a pan, and when it's hot, we pan fry the sardines. It takes just 30 seconds for each side. Now we prepare the sweet and sour sauce. We put a good amount of olive oil in the pan, and when it's hot, we add the chopped onions. When the onions are golden and begin to brown, we add the vinegar and a little bit of water. When the sauce starts to boil, we add the honey. Then we add the spices finely ground. The original recipe leaves to our taste the amount of spices, but gives us the proportions. Every 2 nutmegs we need 2 ounces of black pepper, 2 of long pepper, and 1/8 of an ounce of cloves. We suggest you to use a generous amount of spices to balance the fats of the sardines and the sweet and sour of the sauce. Long pepper was widely used in the Middle Ages, but today it has become a rare spice. If you don't have long pepper, you can substitute it with common black pepper. Then we add the raisins and the almonds. If the sauce is too thick, add a little bit of water. Then add a pinch of salt. We use coarse sea salt. Now cook for 1 minute, stirring frequently. This recipe is part of an anonymous Venetian cookbook from the 13th century. The author suggests this preparation for any kind of fish, and as usual in the Middle Ages, he leaves to the cook complete freedom about the amount of ingredients. We chose to aim at a balance between sweet, sour, and spices. If you use another fish instead of sardines, you can change some quantities. For example, less vinegar for a leaner fish. And of course, you can change the amount of some ingredients according to your personal taste. A similar sardines recipe survived until today in the traditional Venetian cooking. It's called sardine saor, and there are very few differences with this medieval predecessor. Now we plate the sardines and cover them with the sauce. It's a delicious dish with a strong but well-balanced flavor, and it's also a tasty way to discover the medieval ancestor of one of the most famous Venetian plates.